Steph, many congratulations on your new contract. How does it feel to have signed a new deal at the club?
Yeah, obviously, really delighted. I think ever since I've been here 6 years ago, I've been made to feel at home, and this is my club. I've enjoyed so many amazing memories here so far, winning trophies, the players I've played with, the manager I've played under, and for me, my only thought was to have my future here for the next few years. So obviously really delighted and happy it's finally done.
Sounds like it was a relatively easy decision for you.
Yeah, of course. I mean, as I said, I've been here 6 years. I've seen the club from the beginning in terms of how we've started when there was only 5 of us that were professional, and I've seen the club grow to be the best club in England and if not in Europe as well. So I think both on and off the pitch, it's really developed me as a player and a person by having good people around us, the unbelievable facilities that we've got here in the stadium that's in the background there. It means that it's a special place for me, for my family. Obviously live in Manchester now, and I think once we start talking, it was a pretty easy decision.
As you say, one of the longest serving players at the club, you've won everything domestically, and yet you still want to stay. We've obviously had a great time with you.
Yeah, of course, like memories to last a lifetime, and I came here with an intention of winning trophies. I wanted to better myself as an individual and play in a team that plays good football and can be the best in England, and I really believe that this club can go as far as it wants to go, and the 6 years have been unbelievable. We've won trophies, but now it's time to take it to the next level. I think we need to be continuing to win trophies. Obviously the Champions League's one that I'm desperate for, a lot of the girls are desperate for, and I feel as though we can do that with the squad that we have and potentially some more additions over the next few years.
And as you say, Manchester feels like home for you now?
Yeah, I love the club. I mean, Manchester, it is my home. I've lived here for the 6 years, and for me, that's all I think about is coming into training every single day, giving my all. I'd like to think that whenever the fans see me play, that it's all about giving it 100%, and even if I see people in the street or go to the games to watch the men play, it's all about how the girls doing. Well done, Steph, keep going. So for me, it's a really family feel here, and it'd be nice to spend my future here as well.
And you mentioned about your personal development over the 6 years as well. You're playing every minute you possibly can. You always have done. You still feel that there's more to come from yourself as well? Yeah,
massively. I think when I first came to the club, I'd only been playing centre half for 5-6 months, and obviously under Nick's coaching and obviously the sports scientists and everyone around the club, they really believed that I could be one of the best centre halves in England and in Europe, and I feel as though every single year I'm developing in different areas, whether it's with the ball or without the ball, and along with my leadership, and I just feel as though this is the right club for me to keep continuing to improve. I feel as though I'm in the best physical state I've ever been in, and I still feel as though every time I go on the training pitch I've got more energy to give, more enthusiasm, and I want to learn as well. So even though I'm a little bit older than I was when I first came here, I still think it's important to have that drive to be the best, and I've certainly got that.
Obviously going into a period of change now with new management, did that affect your decision anyway, either side?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I thought with having Nick as your manager, I'll always be thankful for what he's done for me as a player and a person, and he's been unbelievable, and he's been the forefront of this team and everything that we've done over the last 6 years, and I can't say any bad words about me, even though we've probably fell out a few times, but ultimately his desire to be the best and to win is something that's really impressed us over the 6 years, and unfortunately we're losing him to New York City, but he stays within the City football group, which is fantastic news for the club, and for me now it's all about looking forward and looking forward to the future, and it's not just about one person that makes you stay, it's about the whole club and the ambitions that we've got. And after meeting with Gavin, Omar, Brian Marwood, there was a lot of conversations to have, and I like to think we're all on the same page where we want to take this club to the very top. Both on and off the pitch, we should be leading every single area, and that was for me one of the defining moments was I want to be the best, I want to be at the best club, and I feel as though I'm here now.
And some great news today, obviously, with it goes into a big week. It must be a huge boost for you to have this over the line and then going into these 3 games. Yeah,
I mean, obviously, my family, my agent, my friends will tell you I like to just concentrate on one thing at once, and for me, just to get this over the line and know that I'm settled here for the next couple of years, I can now focus on my football. I feel as though this season. I feel as though as a team we're getting so much better, and I know I've got so much more to give, and that's by leading my team right before the Manchester derby. Obviously we've got a Continental Cup semi-final as well against Arsenal, then a massive home tie against Arsenal here in the league. So it's an exciting week. It's a one to be, as a footballer, you want to be playing in these games, and it's going to be relentless, but at the same time I feel as though I'm confident enough in the girls and my teammates to be able to go and get the job done. And yeah, these are the big games that you want to be involved in.
And hopefully lifting more silverware come the end of the season.
Yeah, of course. I love them trophy lifts, and no, I mean, it becomes a habit, and you want to be involved in the finals, and the big games brings the best out in our team and myself, and you want to be playing against the best players, and that's the only way that we can do that is by reaching these finals, and there'll be nothing better than bringing trophies back to Manchester.
And you've embarked on a bit of punditry as well. Is that something you're looking for when you do retire?
Yeah, I mean, I think few people are through the fact that I probably am trying to retire and I'm doing a little bit more telly, but no, look, it's just something that I really enjoy doing. Obviously done a lot with Sky, who have been amazing with myself and my schedule and trying to fit us in when they can, but it's something that I feel quite natural. Probably as I'm speaking on the camera here, I'm thinking I should be saying something else, but no, look, it's something that I really want to do in the future, and it's nice to get my foot in the door and just to try and watch different games, watch different teams, and maybe something to do probably after football.
In terms of personal targets, have you set yourself any for the next 2 years?
I think to be the best. I think it's probably a little bit general in that comment, but I feel as though physically I'm improving, I'm pushing myself every single day. I'm getting challenged from England, I'm getting challenged from Manchester City to be fitter, faster, stronger, which is a massive part of my game, and to be robust enough to play the games that I do. I don't really miss many, I don't miss any training sessions, so and the way that I like to play, I like to show commitment and energy, and I like to drive my teammates on. From a technical and tactical point of view, I know there's areas that I can improve on, and I want to be different to the centre-halves. I want to be able to dominate the ball from the back. I want to make sure that when we're playing out the back, it's all controlled and I'm able to break lines. And from a defensive point of view, it's all about being hard to beat. And I feel as though my aim is to be the best centre-half in Europe, and I don't think there's any better places than to be here to do that.
Thank you.